Hey everybody, it's Craig with Smartphone ME. Today we're going to have a little face-off between a couple of the big hitters out there, Sony Ericsson Xperia X10 and Verizon's Droid Incredible. Both of these running on the Android operating system. Both of them have Qualcomm's 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. So we're going to take a little closer look at these two and see who comes out on top. Also, don't forget, on May 12th, we're going to be giving away this Xperia X10. So make sure you stop by smartphonemE.com, register for the giveaway. And also, while you're there, check out the latest in news, reviews, and videos of your favorite smartphones out there today. All right, what do you say we kick off this face-off between Xperia X10 and Verizon's Droid Incredible? All right, here's our contenders. The Verizon Droid Incredible versus the Sony Ericsson Xperia X10. The Incredible is a dual-band CDMA phone with EVDL Rev A 3G, while the Xperia X10 is a quad-band GSM phone with tri-band 3G. The Incredible weighs in at 130 grams. Phone's primarily made of high-grade plastic, along with some metal, has a nice rubberized texture coating on the back. Build quality is superb. Phone feels great in your hand. The Xperia X10 is primarily made of high-grade plastic with some nice chrome accents on the side, as well as a nice soft rubberized texture coating on the back. Build quality again is outstanding, and the phone also feels great in your hand. Taking a quick look around the Incredible, on the bottom you have the microphone. On the left-hand side is the micro USB port, as well as your volume rocker up and down. On top you have the power and lock key, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the X10, on the bottom you have a lanyard loop. On the left-hand side, your nice chrome accent. On top, power and lock key, 3.5mm headphone jack, micro USB port. And on the right-hand side, your volume rocker up and down, as well as your dedicated camera key. On the back of the phones, the Incredible has an 8-megapixel autofocus camera with dual LED flash, also video capable at 480 by 800 pixels. The Sony Xperia X10 has an 8.1 megapixel camera with autofocus, LED flash, touch focus, image stabilization, geotagging, face and smile detection, also shoots WVGA video at 30 frames per second. Underneath the battery covers, the Incredible has a 1300 milliamp battery, while the Xperia X10 has a 1500 milliamp battery. Taking a look at the displays, the Incredible has a 3.7-inch AMOLED capacitive touch display showing 480 by 800 pixels. It offers multi-touch as well as an accelerometer sensor and a proximity sensor. The Xperia X10 offers a 4-inch TFT capacitive touch display showing 480 by 854 pixels. It has an accelerometer sensor as well as a proximity sensor. At the bottom of the screen on the Incredible are 4 touch-sensitive keys: search key, back key, main menu key, home key, along with optical trackball navigation. The Sony Ericsson Xperia has 3 physical keys at the bottom of the screen: a back key, a home key, and a main menu key. From a memory standpoint, the Incredible has 740 megabytes of ROM, 512 megabytes of RAM, along with 8 gigabytes of internal storage. Memory can be expanded up to another 32 gigabytes through micro SD cards. The X10 has 384 megabytes of RAM, 1 gigabyte of internal storage. Memory can be expanded another 16 gigabytes also through micro SD cards. Both of them offer Wi-Fi B and G. However, the Sony Xperia offers support for DNLA. They both have Bluetooth version 2.1 with A2DP. They also both run on Qualcomm's 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. The operating system on the Incredible is Android 2.1 Eclair, and it has the HTC Sense UI overlay. On the Xperia X10, it's Android 1.6 Donut with Sony Ericsson's Timescape UI overlay. Let's take a little closer look at the user interface on these two titans. The Incredible again runs on Android 2.1 Eclair with the HTC Sense UI overlay. What that means is you've got 7 different panels that you can customize either through widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, or contact information. It also offers multi-touch as well as live wallpapers. On the Sony Xperia X10, it operates on Android 1.6 Donut, which means you have 3 different panels that you can customize. Has a Timescape UI overlay, and again, you can customize panels either with widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, or contact information. Both of them have notification bars at the top. They both operate exactly the same way, simply sliding down to access it and sliding up to close it. The main application menu on the Incredible is accessed down here in the lower left-hand corner by tapping on the key. On the Sony Ericsson Xperia, it's a bar that you simply slide up from the bottom. Menu keys from the home screen offer pretty much the same. Both of them offer wallpaper, access to notifications, access to settings. Since the Xperia does not have a dedicated search key, the search key can be found under the main menu at the home screen. On the Incredible, you also have an opportunity to access the different scenes on the phone, as well as all of the applications from the main menu key. Both of the phones multitask simply by holding down the home key. They'll bring up the last 6 programs that you would access. Simply tapping on one will get you directly to that. Nothing new there. On the Incredible, tapping on the home screen again will give you an overview of all 7 screens. Simply tapping on that will take you directly to that panel. Squeezing it together again will bring you back to an overview of the 7 panels. Tapping on any one will bring you directly back to that key, or excuse me, to that screen. Both of the phones have dedicated search applications. Both of them search the phone as well as the web. The Incredible also has a voice-activated search. From media application standpoint, the Incredible offers the typical media applications. Got your music application, as well as your photo application. In your photos, you can access videos and photos. On the Xperia, you have what's called Mediascape application, which is really slick. It gives you the opportunity to access your photos, videos, and music, all from the same application. From a speed standpoint, let's start out with, let's start out with Maps. And if I knew my alphabet, that would help. All right, let's take a look at Maps. And the Xperia definitely finds the location and locks on it much quicker than the Incredible. Let's take a look at opening up Mail. And I'm going to give that one just about a draw. And let's take a look at launching the camera application. And I'm going to have to give that to the Xperia. So from a speed standpoint, it's kind of a draw. It's kind of half and half. Take a look at the memory available when all applications are killed in the background. Make sure we get them right. On the Incredible, you have 260 megabytes available. On the Xperia, you have 102 megabytes available. All right, let's try the browsers for speed. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch Smartphone Envy, again, which is a very difficult program for smartphones to launch. And I'll try and get this exactly at the same time. And again, they're both running off the same Wi-Fi network, and both of them also have their screens turned up as bright as they will go. So here we go. Again, on the Xperia, you have a 4-inch display versus a 3.7. On the Incredible, you have an AMOLED display, excuse me, versus the TFT capacitive touch display. We're about neck and neck at the moment. I'll be danged. Pretty much of a draw. I think the Incredible got there a little bit quicker. Again, the Incredible offers multi-touch. The other thing I noticed on the Incredible as well is that it also shows flash that the Xperia didn't pick up. These are flash objects here, recent posts, and again, those don't show up on the Xperia's browser. But it is nice having a 4-inch screen. It just kind of missed the multi-touch. Anyway, there's a quick look at the user interface and some of the applications and some of the differences between speeds and launching applications on the two phones. I hope that's been helpful. Take care.